Yeah, turn me up. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video on today. It is the Keeping It Raw podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Click on that bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, guys, you know we've been talking about the draft and talking about ways that the Detroit Lions can get better. And I got another corner that is a hidden gem in this draft. There's no other than Jarius Monroe. If you haven't heard of him, definitely make sure you check out his body of work. But this dude is a lockdown corner, and definitely, man, a lot of people don't talk about this kid and haven't really mentioned this kid, but he's an under the radar type of guy. I remember when this kid was playing against USC and he had a pick against Caleb Williams. I do remember that game. And definitely, man, this dude stands at about 6'2", 205 pounds. And the Detroit Lions definitely are one of those teams that, you know, Detroit sometimes don't go for the players that you think that they would go for. They'll go for another player. Sometimes that's what Brad Holmes does. You know, a lot of times you be thinking like, man, Brad is going to go after this corner, but then it'll be somebody totally different. So I just wanted to make you guys aware of Jarius Monroe, man. This kid is nice. Definitely has great ball skills. Can play both man and zone. Just won the East and the West Shrine Defensive MVP. And he could be a steal in this year's draft. This kid can end up being a steal in the draft. I got a chance to watch some of his film, and I was rather pleased on the way this kid defended and the way he just was shutting his side down. So, you know what I'm saying? If he comes into the NFL and he balls like how he was balling at the East-West Shrine game, man, then somebody's going to definitely get a steal in the draft. But on the season, Monroe ended up with 48 tackles, 35 solo tackles, 13 assisted. He also had 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, and he had 3 picks to go along with 10 PDs. So this kid can flat out ball. He can flat out ball, and if the Lions are looking to add corners, maybe the Lions draft 2 corners in this draft. You know, maybe they go and get a guy, you know what I'm saying, in the first round. You never know. Maybe they get a guy in the second round. But I think that this dude is going to be probably a day 2 or day 3 pickup in the draft. And I think that he would be a great addition to the Detroit Lions, that they would add him to the roster. Sometimes it's not all about the names that you go after. You're going after the guys that can really, really help you and guys that can really play for real. Sometimes these guys get overlooked, especially the guys that go to schools that, you know, you don't really hear from that much. You know, you don't watch too much of Tulane football, but Tulane got some talent, man, especially when they brought out Tajay Spears last year, and he ended up getting drafted to the Tennessee Titans. So definitely, man, I'm thinking that this kid right here is going to be a steal. And I can envision him going to a team like the Steelers. Like the Steelers would draft a guy like this, and you don't know anything about this kid. Next thing you know, he's balling. You're like, man, who is this kid? And he's over there locking things up. And, you know, it's Monroe Island over there, and he's doing his thing over there. But, man, definitely, man, I want to see the Lions get better, and I want to see them add the talent. It's all about getting talent, and it's all about getting the dogs at this point. Going forth for the Detroit Lions, you have to add dogs onto your roster, young guys that can flat out play and that's going to be able to be impactful, whether it be in a rookie year or their second or third year, whatever it may be. You want to be able to add the talent to the team that's going to propel the team to go in the direction that you want it to go into. Because like I said, you don't want to regress from going 12-5 and then only winning 7 or 8 or 9 games. You want to be around that 10 game and still make it into the playoffs and still be able to create havoc and do your thing, because sometimes you're not going to win all those games. Sometimes it's just, the ball doesn't fall on your court and don't fall on your field or whatever it may be. But at the same time, you still want to be consistent. That's what the NFL is all about, finding out a way to be consistent, like the teams like Kansas City, finding out like the Green Bay Packers, teams that are consistent and they are steady hovering around the playoffs every year. So I think grabbing a kid like Monroe would definitely help this secondary. I think that this kid is definitely a hidden gem in the draft, and he is a great defender. So if you get a chance, make sure you watch his body of work, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. This dude is a straight up solid defender, and you can even watch him in the East-West Shrine game, how he was locking up stuff. So definitely, man, I really think that this kid is going to be a hidden gem in the draft, and whoever drafts this kid is going to get a talented player, man. This dude goes hard. That's all I've seen him do is go hard every time I watched him. And I was very excited to say, like, man, Tulane got some talent. It ain't just Alabama. It ain't just Clemson. It ain't just Michigan. It ain't just Florida State, but it's other colleges out there that have talent as well. So, all right, guys, leave it in the comment section. Definitely make sure you watch his body of work because Monroe is definitely worth it. All right, guys, I'll be back to you soon with another video. And until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm on the way up. 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 Been a long, long time coming, but I'm on the way up. Been a long, long time coming, but I'm on the way up. 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 I'm on the way up.